Hey, what's up again everyone, and this is the legend himself, Goku. This is actually my first time checking out one of these Dragon Ball figures, so this should be interesting. This is an SH Figuarts figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations, and this is the Super Saiyan version of Goku, which has just been re-released here in Japan. I find Bandai Tamashii Nations figures a real mixed bag, with some amazing figures and some abysmal figures, as well as everything in between. So let's see where this one falls into that scale. The box is quite a minimalistic affair, but I really like this half-tone pattern of Goku's face on the side of the box. Through the window in the front you can see into the contents of the box, and so far the figure looks really damn good. And on the back of the box is a couple of images of what to expect from the figure. Now let's bust this thing open and see what we've got. So far so good, and this looks like one nice figure. In here we have the inner packaging containing Goku and his accessories, as well as a set of instructions. One thing that isn't in here though is a stand, and that really sucks. To be honest, I can't actually believe this is my first ever Goku figure. But it does look fantastic. The proportions, sculpt and color are all spot on. Moving in closer to the head, and Goku's default expression looks excellent, and that hair sculpt is absolutely something else. Amazing. So the face looks great, and so does the rest of the figure. The sculpt on the neck looks really nice there, but there are a lot of gaps at the points of articulation. The sculpt of the arms looks great as well, and the joints do stand out a little, but they're not that bad. The sculpt of his clothes look awesome as well, with a lot of nice folds and creases, especially on the legs. And again, the colors here look fantastic. Some great detail down here on the shoes as well, and you'll notice that I'm using Sailor Moon's stand here, as he doesn't come with one of his own. One minor gripe I do have with this figure is the seam line that goes all the way around the torso segment. You can see it here at the neck. But all in all, this figure looks amazing. Now moving on to accessories, and here is Super Saiyan Goku with everything he comes with. And what we've got here is an alternate face and 5 alternate hands. A quick look at the hands, and first up is a widespread flat hand, and you get a pair of these. Next is a slightly clenched hand, and you also get a pair of these. And last is this suspect looking right hand with 2 fingers extended for recreating Goku's instant transmission move. I bet Chi-Chi likes this one. Next is an alternate head, which is an angry shouting face, which also looks great. And here it is side by side with the default face for a very quick comparison. So both of Super Saiyan Goku's faces are pretty good. To swap the faces, it's the regular old pulling off of the front of the hair, pulling off of the face, sticking on the one you want, then popping the hair back on. And there you go. So that's it for accessories. Now Goku in a couple of poses. Moving on to quality, and so far for the price, this is an epic figure. The colors on here are great, accurate to the show, and also very cleanly executed. The sculpt is also great, the included faces are very nice, and that Super Saiyan hair looks amazing. One thing I'll point out here is that the arms seem to be unpainted, just a glossy skin colored plastic. Whereas this part below the neck is painted, which matches really well now. But will they still look the same a few years down the road is something to be concerned about. There is that big seam line that goes all the way around the torso section that I mentioned before. And there are a couple of minor mold lines, but nothing too noticeable. As for the joints, they're all good and strong, but the leg can get stuck when trying to straighten it out sometimes, so it's probably best to be gentle with this particular joint. So that's it for my review of the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Goku. And all in all, it's an awesome figure. But one of its biggest down points is its lack of a base, and... What?